Okay, let's do a couple more. So I have 3 and 7, 4 and 5. There's nothing I can multiply by 3 and get 7. There's nothing I can multiply 4 and get 5. So this is going to require us to multiply both equations by something new. So you could always just go with the first two that you see. If I want these to be opposites, I can multiply 3 by 7 and 7 by 3. Okay, and one of them has to be negative, so I could multiply the 3 times negative 7 and the bottom one by positive 3. Okay, because your goal is, again, you want opposites. Like if this is a positive 3, you want a negative 3, but we can't get that. If you have a positive 4, we need a negative 4, and you can't get that. So this is going to require us to multiply both equations by something new, or by a number, so we can end up with opposites. So 3x times negative 7 is negative 21x. 4 times negative 7 is negative 28y. And 3 times negative 7 is negative 21. Okay, now the bottom one, 7 times 3 is 21x. Negative 5 times 3 is negative 15y. And negative 36 times 3 is it 108? 18, 9, 10, yep, negative 108. Okay, so by multiplying both of these equations by a number, I now have opposites here. I have a negative 21 and a positive 21, which allows us to cancel those out. Okay, that's your goals. You need to get rid of one so you can just solve for one variable. So now I have negative 28 plus negative 15. That's two negatives. And when you have two negatives, you add. So we get 2, 3, is it negative 43? And this is negative 21 and negative 108. That's another two negatives, so it's another adding. So negative 129. Okay, divide both sides by negative 43. Okay, you would have to take 43 by 2, 3, 4, 5 until you get 129, and it goes in 3 times. Okay, now I can take the 3 and plug it in to one of my equations at the top. So, and it's for the y. So I have 3x plus 4 times 3 equals 3. So I have 3x plus 12 equals 3. Subtract 12, subtract 12. I have 3x equals 3 minus 12, or 3 plus negative 12 is one of each. So we're going to subtract, we get negative 9. Divide both sides by 3. X equals negative 3. So my final is negative 3, comma 3. Next one. I don't have matching ones, so I have to come up with a way to get matching ones. And these are kind of big numbers, so we're going to have some big numbers, but it's still going to work out okay. So let's just go with the 6 and the 9 since they're kind of the smallest. So that means I have to multiply this top one by 9 and the bottom one by 6. I don't have to make one of them negative because I have a negative here, so we're good. So 9 times 6x is 54x. 9 times 7 is 63y. 9 times 18, negative 18 is negative 162. Okay, 6 times negative 9 is negative 54x. 6 times 11 is 66y. And 6 times negative 59 is negative 354. Obviously, if you need to work that out, that's fine. Can't stop you from using calculators since you're home. Okay. All right, so by doing the multiplying by 9 and 6, we were able to eliminate the 54s. So now I have 63 plus 66, which is 129. Negative 162 plus negative 354, that's adding two negatives. So that gives us negative 516. Divide both sides by 129. And it actually goes in evenly 4 times. Okay. Now that we have the 4, negative 4, we can plug that into any of these up here, and that's for the y. So let's squeeze this in on the side. We have 6x plus 7 times negative 4 equals negative 18. 6x and 7 times negative 4 is negative 28 equals negative 18. Add 28 to both sides. 6x equals, oh, this is one of each. So I'm going to subtract these and get 10, I believe. 28, yep. Because negative 18, positive 28, it's one of each, so we have to subtract. Divide both sides by 6. This is improper. 6 goes into 10 once, with 4 left over. 1 and 4, 6 reduces to 1 and 2/3. So my final is 1 and 2/3, comma, negative 4. Now some answers, if you were to go into the book, will come out inconsistent or dependent. I took those out. We're not going to worry about those for this class, but just know that they are a possibility of answers.